Hey YouTube, it's been a while. I kind of lost interest in Pokemon battling when Black and White came out, since I figured there wouldn't be a whole lot of people on PBR after that point. And I tried to play Black and White for a little bit, but it was just so frustrating not being able to use the Platinum team that I worked so hard on. That was the first time I ever actually put in the effort to do all the breeding and the effort value training, and I got really attached to that team, and then having to go back to square one in Black and White and use the crappy in-game team just, it's really frustrating. But I was checking my email, and I'm subscribed to Antar, whom I'm battling now, and he said in the description of one of his battles that he uploads every battle he's in. And I was like, really? Because I'm pretty sure he didn't upload our match. But I searched for it, and he did upload it. It was just 2 months after the battle actually happened. So, I figured I would just try to find my footage of the battle and upload it and narrate it myself. So here we are. He was 2 months late, I'm 7 months late. And I've missed the opening play narrating here, but basically we both sent out our leads. He set up his rocks, switched to Steelix to counter my Ambipom, then I switched to Slowbro to counter his Steelix. I'm threatening him with Surf right now, but he doesn't seem to be bothering him too much because he's just earthquaking away. Slowbro's got really good defense, so that's really not going to do anything, and I'll just take my time and set up while he's basically not doing any damage. So I think it's one more turn of Earthquake before he decides to give this up and go for the cheapy Explosion, because that's what Steel types always do to Slowbro. Like I said, I haven't played a whole lot of 5th gen, but I'm really glad that Explosion got nerfed, because that is so aggravating to have Pokemon explode on Slowbro while he's trying to set up. So there's a double KO. And since we're both switching in blind, I figure I'll just go back to my lead. He doesn't really have any reason to go back to his Uxie since it's already set up its screen, since it's already set up its rock. So he'll go to Glaceon here, and I'm obviously going to go for Fake Out, so he switches to his Ghost type to take it. And the switch to Rotom was pretty obvious, so I should have gone for Payback here, but that might have been an over-prediction. It doesn't end up mattering though, since I go for Payback this turn. I outspeed and one-hit KO. So, yeah. Sometimes it does matter though, since, obviously fragile ghost types like Gengar often have Focus Sash and will need the predicted Payback as well as a Payback on my own turn. I go for the return here, and I love this camera angle. It's so epic following Ambipom as it journeys across the stadium to hit Arcanine. And so Flare Blitz with the recoil is going to be a double KO again on both sides. Ambipom goes down. I actually think that this turn was a misplay on both of our parts. He should have gone for Extreme Speed, and I actually shouldn't have stayed in at all. I should have switched to Rhyperior, who doesn't actually appear in this match. But obviously I can't go back to Ambipom, so I go to Luxray, who kind of acts as a secondary lead for me. He goes back to Glaceon, and he does an Ice Beam. Luckily for me, my Luxray is set up defensively, just to kind of throw people off, since most people will expect it to be an attacker. So with this Thunder Wave and next turn with Light Screen, I'll totally shut down Glaceon. I'll be forced to switch. I'm getting a little ahead of myself because I'm actually narrating this the second time. The sound quality wasn't very good the first time. So Glaceon goes away. Out comes Uxie, obviously going for Heal Bell. But Luxray doesn't really have anything else to do since it's already set up its light screen. So it's gonna just try to get in damage on Yuxi, and I don't think that Yuxi has a recovery move, so just really it's not gonna be a whole lot since my Luxray isn't trained for attacking, but you know, every little bit helps, and yeah, it's basically gonna take nothing from Psychic since Yuxi is also not trained in attacking probably. So here's another Spark, and it's enough to take Yuxi down. Even though it didn't look like the other ones were doing a whole lot of damage. Maybe those were min and this was max or something, but anyway, Yuxi's finally out of the way. Out comes Blastoise, and for some reason it's faster than Luxray. I guess turtles are just faster than lions when it comes to Pokemon. So I go for Spark here. I didn't think I would need the speed advantage from Paralysis, but apparently I did. So at the very least I screwed up his Water Spout now that he doesn't have full HP. So even now that the light screen is down, it's not doing a whole lot of damage. So go for the Thunder Wave here. I'm hoping possibly for a free turn. Well, I will get a free turn because of the turn order, but hopefully I'll get the full Paralysis and a chance to set up another screen, but that isn't the case. Luxray did a pretty good job though. It took out Yuxi and his crippled Blastoise. So now I'll send out my own Kanto starter after the leftovers recovery. And of course, Venusaur is the superior of the 3 Kanto Pokemon since, I mean, obviously it can take out Blastoise with any grass-type move, and if Charizard happens to be around, it'll just get hit with Sleep Powder and Leech Seed, so... or Sleep Powder and Sludge Bomb, or really anything, because Charizard is terrible. But, Glaceon comes back out and it's fully healed thanks to Yuxi, so it's able to go for an Ice Beam and KO Venusaur. I was hoping that Venusaur would at least be able to take one and go for the Sleep Powder, but Glaceon's special attack is just too much. I send out my friend's Hitmonlee, you can tell because it's Japanese, and it goes for close combat, one-hit KO, and that's the game. So thank you very much for watching.